Hi, everyone. Welcome to ICBA's daily news for today, Wednesday, November 22nd, 2023. My name is Jordan Bateman. I'm the Vice President of Communications for ICBA. I'm going to give you the heads up on Clean BC, cleaning out your pockets, the federal fiscal update, and the potential unintended consequences of rezoning all single-family homes in BC. For links to sources, as always, visit icbaindependent.ca. We can't post media links here because of the Trudeau government's foolish Online News Act. All right, first story. BC United was all over the NDP government yesterday here in British Columbia, attacking the NDP's flawed Clean BC plan, which the government's own numbers show will cut BC's economic growth in half and return average per capita income to 2013 levels. That's like a full 17 years of lost raises thanks to this program. It could also drive construction costs up by a third, making things even more expensive for people who are trying to get into the housing market. BC United leader Kevin Falcon is about to describe this plan. Our own chief economist, Jock Finlinson, and his old shop, the Business Council of British Columbia, Ken Peacock, doing incredible work there. They've been working on this for a long time. They were the ones who found these numbers on the government website and have been highlighting them to the public. And yesterday, it finally seemed to start to land with the media and the public just how toxic this Clean BC plan actually is to the economy. Coincidentally, we have a new construction monitor out, a new research collection that dives into Clean BC. You can click the link at icbaindependent.ca. All right, well, if you love government debt, you loved the latest economic statement from the Trudeau government yesterday. Finance Minister Chrystia Freeland sounded like she was unveiling new government programs to support home building, yet these initiatives largely echo previous announcements indicating a lack of any kind of substantial progress on the housing file. Prices also reflect that lack. Despite an additional $15 billion with a B, in loans for the apartment construction loan program, critics argue that these measures are inadequate in addressing the real challenges of housing affordability and construction efficiency in Canada. Meanwhile, Freeland projects a $40 billion deficit this year and no balanced budgets through at least 2030. A lot of chickens to come home to roost when it comes to the Canadian economy. And finally, legislation, especially around housing, is often a double-edged sword with unintended consequences. In a recent commentary by Michael Geller in the Vancouver Sun, significant changes to BC's zoning bylaws are set to revolutionize single-family neighborhoods, raising critical questions. These changes, these are the ones that allow the construction of multiplexes with up to 6 and even 8 dwellings on a single lot. This upzoning by the provincial government is being touted as a solution to housing scarcity. However, there are concerns about the implications, including increased demands on infrastructure and potential changes in market dynamics. With no off-street parking requirements under the new laws and varying costs per square foot, depending on the location, the construction industry, as ICBA, faces new challenges in adapting to these regulations. Critics also question whether these changes will effectively address affordability issues, given the high estimated cost of new housing units under this new scheme. So lots of times things sound great on paper, but when you start to actually pull the thread of the sweater, it unravels a little bit. This may work. There's claims that it's worked in other jurisdictions, although we've yet to see that hard evidence proven out. But at the same time, there are consequences to monkeying around with these kind of housing policies. And I'm not sure, well, actually, no, I am sure the EB government has not anticipated all of them. So Michael Geller flags a few. We'll be watching this file very closely in the coming months and years, and probably decades in British Columbia. All right, that's it for me. I'm off the next couple of days, so I'll be back on Monday with your next ICBA news update.